So when I have a patient who has the argument, gosh, these trays cost a lot, I don't know if I want to spend that money, especially when insurance doesn't cover these, why is this cost so much? Well, when you look at the cost of full scaling and root planing versus the cost of Perio Protect trays, actually for our office, Perio Protect trays are less expensive than full scaling and root planing. And it's not just a one-time treatment, it is a long-term treatment for maintenance. So when you kind of, weigh out the options, it's actually less expensive. So making the initial investment in Perio Protect for a patient actually can save them money in the long run. A lot of times they're scared of that initial investment, but if you can sit down and explain, hey, using these trays is actually going to save you from the cost of future scaling and root planings, or somebody who's got a tooth that's a little questionable, there's a little mobility there, there's definitely been some bone loss there. By incorporating the Perio Protect, I've seen multiple times where a patient with mobility, when we incorporate the trays with both the gel and the vibromycin treatment, I've seen those teeth solidify. In fact, I've had oral surgeons get onto me for treating wisdom teeth that we knew down the road probably needed to come out because they had such a hard time getting them out. So, you can save yourself the investment down the road of maybe needing an implant, or extractions or things like that because you have gone ahead and gotten everything healthy. So it really is a long-term financial saver in the initial investment of Perio Protect. Sometimes financially a patient just can't manage it at that time. And so you don't have to say, well, gosh, then I can't see you. Do what that patient needs at that time and say, hey, I understand you can't afford this right now. Let's go ahead and do some scaling and root planing. Let's, start this process. And if we feel like we're not getting the results we need, those trays are always there as an option.